Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Raw Cloud. Today I'm going to be releasing these probabilities. I'm going to give you one part, and then the other part is going to go up on Rumble. I don't want them tampering with these videos. They know what's going on and what is all coming to a ball point. Like I said, I don't want to make this fear-based information, but if I don't see this information, it cannot go into to the collective. When a lot of the events that happened in the past, some was unavoidable because that information did not get out. It did not get seeded into the collective conscious. But a lot of predictions that did get out to humanity through Corey Good, through David Wilcock, through a lot of people that are in the know and can see timeline probabilities. The reason why a lot of those disasters did not happen is because once this information goes out to the public, it goes into humanity collective, and we decide as a collective on a spiritual level what we want to participate in. So this is the whole mean of me doing these videos, and so that we can decide what type of event do we want to either learn from or pass altogether and move into another safer timeline. Okay, now what I'm going to tell you guys is, you remember the video that I did maybe about a month ago, and I told you I was in the astral realm and I was using this. I saw these ships fighting in the astral realm. There was a war going on in the astral realm, and I used what we call a laser pointer, and I was pointing at these ships. Well, once I got that indication that I shouldn't be doing that, as soon as I turned the laser pointer off, Pleiadians showed up. They were already down. They used what we consider like a motorcycle, how we use these crafts. Well, they had their own type of craft like that, where they rode, and you can see them out in the open. They were already down on the ground and beginning to approach me. And they were a little bit upset at me, kind of getting their attention. But the whole reason why is because we had to have a discussion. I needed to speak with these guys, and I knew it from my higher self that I needed to speak with these guys that was warring. Once my higher self switched on, I got turned off. And of course, we had they spoke with my higher self. And I talked to you guys. Eventually, this war is going to have to come here. There is no other way. There is no other way, guys. And the reason why. Now, I'm going to release this other information up on Rumble. There's going to be part 2 of this discussion on Rumble. And this has everything to do with the probabilities. Again, more probabilities. I told you there's going to be probabilities that we are going to have to speak on. And I'm going to have this discussion with you guys. And it has to be seeded into the humanity collective. The war is leading up to it coming here. And the reason why it may have to come here is because you have a large group of the human population, they are lazy. They don't understand that they are involved in this awakening. We have to have this awakening. We have to move in that direction. We're talking about the people that don't consider them bad people, okay? But I consider them programmed into religion. I consider them being programmed um, into just going to work and being satisfied with this everyday life. This has to change, and it has to change globally because the dark forces want to keep you guys in that sedated, dumbed down world that we live in while they do their work. They are slowly, if it stay this way, they are definitely going to win. They're definitely going to take over. And the positive group do not want it. They want disclosure. They want everybody on board at the same time. This has to happen here. And I know once this happens, because the dark forces are, we can't get them to leave. It has to be a group, planetary, collective. Once this war happens, humanity will come together and decide as a collective what they want. They want the bad guys out. Okay? This is how it's going to go down. We have to decide as a collective to get them to move so that we can move forward in our human development. Because if we don't do it this way, the bad guys are going to stay put. And then eventually, slowly, all of what they've been working towards, this negative group, they're going to get the upper hand. We have to force them to leave because of what the government structure had agreed to behind humanity back. And the positive group have agreed this is going to go down. Farsight is getting the same stuff that I've been telling you guys. They just released a video last night. I released this white hat information a day ago. It's going on 2 days now. So the remote viewers, we getting the same information. I trust Courtney Brown. He's been talking to his ET friend. Can't remember his name, but I'm gonna leave a link in this video so you guys can see that telepathic communication that he had with his friend, his ET friend, on the beach. And we're getting the same thing, guys. The remote viewers are getting the same thing. It's going to lead up to this war coming here, and it's because we have to. This humanity has to wake up, or it's going to be game over. It has to happen this way. I'm going to release these probabilities, more probabilities. The more I release this stuff, the more it goes into the collective, and you can see how these things are going to be rolling out. I told you that the deep state, they have many ways. They don't have 4 and 5 ways of staying on top. They have several ways, and they have allies that will aid them. So stick around for part 2 of this video. But before I get into part 2, I want to talk real briefly. I've been getting blocked. I've been getting blocked from making these jumps. They do not want me jumping. So last night, I went into a probability. I'm going to talk about that in part 2. This morning, when I got off from work, I laid down. Then I started getting these psychic blocks. They did not want me to make these jumps. So after laying down and nothing happening, I knew that psychically, I knew that this particular group, they come into my attic. They come in my attic, and then they watch me through my attic as I'm sleeping. Then they begin to block me. So I got up. I went to the kitchen and I made garlic water, and I put lime juice in it. So these groups don't like garlic, okay? These negative groups are like a parasite, okay? They act like a parasite. Once they attach to you, once they try to get in your energetic field and hold you back, they act like a parasite. So one of those ways of clearing the body from these attacks, these subtle ways of blocking me from making these jumps, is lime juice. I guess you can use lemon as well, but the main thing is garlic. So I did that, and right after 30 minutes later, I laid down and I made this jump. Okay, now stick around for part 2, and I'll talk about the jump. These two future probabilities, okay? So I want to leave you guys with I love, honor, respect all of you guys. Have a good day.